up, Arizona? Welcome to Soundphoria Media and Entertainment. I'm your host, DJ Walter, and we are here with the guys from FOOTER. Say what's up, guys.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
Now, introduce yourself and the position in the band. Who are you? What do you do in the band?
I'm Dave Holzer, and I'm the bass player. Nobody likes me.
Oh, you're a bass player. I love bass players.
I like him. I'm JC Dawson, and I'm the vocals.
Awesome, man. Now, we're missing a couple people. Who are we missing today?
I'm missing Brian Sweetser. He is the beats, the drums. The madman, I believe he's doing something, some family event, I think, occurred.
Really?
And then we're missing the guitar player, which is Dean Parker, who's currently working, and the other guitar player, which is Jason Dudek, who is currently working as well.
You mean you guys have real lives outside of your rock and roll lifestyles?
Unfortunately, yes.
That's crazy.
I know
Music's
it's
not
very
making you a
hard to
ton of money.
manage with all the booze, but we do it. We do it well.
Awesome. Well, I want to welcome you guys to the video. Thanks for being here. We're here to promote your show that you guys are playing with Sacred Reich.
We are fired up about this one.
Oh, yes.
Why not, dude?
Yeah, it's Sacred Reich,
Local
dude.
legends.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's my number one, man.
We
Fuck
all grew up
Metallica.
on this band.
Fuck Metallica.
I'll take Sacred Reich.
Bring
any
me
day.
some Sacred Reich.
I'm actually on the same page with Dave here for that, for real though,
Oh,
because
man.
I really dig Sacred. I just really dig them. You know?
And everybody should. I mean, it's not like they're a new band. 30 Years of Ignorance Tour is the show that you guys are going to be playing. So,
It's an
30 years.
30 years.
We're getting old.
honor. It's an absolute honor.
Unfortunately, I did not hear the band when I was 7 though.
Right.
Maybe like 15.
Yeah, maybe a little later. When their albums started getting good and they started
30
progressing.
years is a long time to be tearing it up in the scene.
Awesome.
And they do it well. They haven't missed a beat.
No, not at all. Now that's 13th Floor Production. Kim, big shout out to Kim and 13th Floor. Saturday, October 7th over at Club Red in Mesa. You guys are opening up with, it's Sacred Reich Yidra, which is a stoner doom metal band out of California. I'm good friends
Super.
with somebody out of that band, so it's good to see them come to town. Motive, who is tearing up the scene right now. FOOTER, I Don't Conform, and Violent Revolution on that bill. So that's going to be a big night at Club Red.
Oh, very big.
What are you guys doing as far as rehearsal and prep for such an awesome fucking thrash show? I mean, is
Just
it,
abuse.
not more technical side of things, but more getting drunk and seeing how fucked up you can fuck up the practice room?
No, actually, further practice is pretty crazy. We come in, there's some papers on the wall, some tablets made out of Braille. We read them, and we get to work. I'm joking. What?
Yeah.
We go in.
I was like, I don't know Braille.
So I gotta go, guys.
Feel the wall.
We pretty much go in and we run through the set, ask if there's problems, work it out, and then go back through. Which there's not too many problems unless we're like writing new stuff.
Hmm.
Then there's we all know how that goes. So
Well, I imagine your practices right now are kind of focused on the
Definitely.
Sacred Reich show.
the
so.
set, we're definitely hammering out the set a couple times, just trying to stay on point. I guess
Awesome.
that's
How's
it.
the set list looking? I mean,
We were hoping to do 19 songs, but unfortunately, I think we could only do around 6 or 7.
that's bullshit.
I'm,
We need
I'm
to talk
still
to Kim
pushing
about
for.
that.
I'm still pushing for the song "Push It" or "Punch It." I'm sorry.
Punch It.
Yeah,
Punch It. Punch It is one of Brian's favorites.
I love that tune. I love that. The
Apparently
bass line is
Dave's.
killer.
Apparently Dave's.
Really?
Yeah, bass line's killer.
What about it? I mean,
It bounces. The whole song just bounces.
is it one of your favorite songs to absolutely play? Or
Yeah, absolutely. That and Forgiveness. To go into the low end of Forgiveness is. I actually feel the stage shake underneath me.
Nice.
So it's just an amazing feeling.
And
It is
Club
an
Red
enjoyable shake.
Club Red is a good venue for shaking. I mean, they have the great sound system. Everybody's always on point there, so that's awesome.
I like
So-
that club. I like all the staff there. They're great, too.
Yeah, everybody, Paul. I mean, the owner. It's
That's
great
so
what
good.
Paul's doing with the place, and Yoda, head of security. Shout out to Yoda. Yeah, everybody's great there. Now, you guys played with Sacred Reich last year, about the same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. In
So-
a different project, but same two guys.
No, both bands.
No,
played.
both bands
was
played.
Footer on that bill?
Footer played that night. Yeah.
Is that the-
I don't remember anything other than seeing their gear on stage. So
At that point, he blacks out.
So,
Falls over.
My question here is, last year, I'm sure it was exciting. I was like, fuck, we're playing with Sacred Reich. this year you're kind of veterans of playing or opening up for Sacred Reg. So
I think we've done it 3 to 4 times.
Have you really?
Yeah, I think this is our 3rd to 4th. If anything, it's our 3rd for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at one of the promo flyers at the.
There's been a few, and then we did Death of Me, and I was actually vocals for Death of Me at that show, and then went on. I think there was a band. There was a band, and then Footer played.
Mm-hmm.
So I did 2 sets that night, which is surprisingly a whole lot more easier than my brain anticipated it to be. You know, because I was like, this is gonna be tough, and then I was like, that was fucking easy. I could do that again. I could do that all the time. You know?
Set me up all night. We'll line up a bunch of different.
We'll just line it
for
up.
all of them.
You know, but yeah, that was actually that night was a whole lot of fun.
And that was with Autumn's End, if I remember correctly.
It was,
and
yeah. Autumn's End. The band that came on after Death of Me though was really good. I liked them a lot, and I can't remember the name. I have it.
I just looked at the flyer too, and I'm drawing a blank as well.
I liked them a lot, and I can't remember the name. I'd like to plug them, but sorry guys.
But sorry guys.
Hippie.
So now we were talking earlier off mic or off camera, if you will. You have some special mics that you really like to use. They're a really hot mic. Tell us about your mic endorsement.
I like EV mics. They're definitely my favorite microphones. They're super hot. Like they do have a switch on them, which is kind of frowned upon in the microphone business.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of switches on mics.
It just pretty much all the switch does for me is put the rasp in or take it out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if I want to hear this cat scratching at the back of my throat when I'm doing some dumb shit, you know, or trying to suck on the mic, then I'll flip it. You know, if I want to hear the lower end, which honestly I never flip it because I do all of it with my hand or with my voice or with, you know, pulling the mic further and closer to my mouth. But I love the mic. It's a EV ND96 by Electro Voice. Great company. Check them out. They're definitely my favorite microphones. I honestly could say I don't want to use anything else. Like, and I've had some great mics. I still have a Sennheiser as a backup.
Well, Sennheiser's solid.
You know, you can't. You know, I still have a. I haven't even touched a Shure Beta. You know, I still have these things. So I just really choose that flat top for the low volume, high pitch, and low guttural growl sounds, and it just picks them up so good. So go check out EV mics, and well, you check them out and have sex with them and breathe on them. I did.
Now, your bass tone. I just got to see you the other night play with Death of Me, open up for Moto Grader, badass show. Very focused on your rig setup. You have that badass, very clean looking 5-string with awesome tone. Tell us a little bit about your setup that you're using.
For Death of Me, it was the primary bass is an SR 505 made by Ibanez.
Mm-hmm.
I've fallen into Ibanez. I don't know. I love the way the neck feels and the sounds you can get out of them. For Footer, I use an SR 305. The difference is one's active and one's not.
Okay.
With Footer, I preamp it, so I have an even better tone with Footer. It's stronger.
I agree.
Now, why wouldn't you use the other one in Death of Me? Is it just the tone fits better with the different types of music that you're playing?
Right.
Or?
With Death of Me, how they play things, it's straight bass lines, and if I preamp, it gets a little muddy. Footer requires a heavy punch. And
almost a little distorted on the bass end.
That's super clean. It's super clean. That's
okay.
You know, I just like a really hard hit with a little bite at the end.
A little metallic.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then I just recently picked up I don't even know how to say it, Gens Bands or Gens Bands, and I've heard it both ways. But it's like a shuttle series, that's what it's called. 300 watts at 4 ohms going into a 410, and I've had sound guys praise me for the clean signal that come out of it. So I'm happy. I'm going to stick with this brand for a long time.
Nice. That makes me think of Alex Webster because he has one of the most unique, clean bass tones in the metal scene, in my opinion, whatever that's worth. So
pretty good reference.
Yeah, right. But
absolutely.
you know, it's hard to find a really clean tone like what you're talking about. A lot
It's
of them
really
are muddy.
crisp. I got to admit, when he came and he had the tone from Death of Me, because you know I was with Death of Me for a little while as well. and I would hear the tone, and then he came over and he goes, I'm going to try something different here. And he put it on, and I was just like, dude, that sounds so good. I was like, yeah, man, can you just keep doing that? You know, just repeat
you just keep doing that, we'll go places.
Yeah, and then that's exactly what he did. And the sound, like, I will praise Dave for his sound. He is some of the crispiest tones out of a bass player I've heard.
You listen to the album when you're learning it and things like that, and you realize that the band actually has a sound, has a signature.
Absolutely.
And you really want to accent that, you know, as coming in as a new member. And I think I've been with you guys less than a year. Or a year or something, but
I don't know.
You know you have to compliment everybody because they already have a tone built, and so you have to
build on that.
Yep, and that's what people expect to hear. They listen to the albums, they listen to the songs they love, and I try and do it justice the best way I can. You know?
Nice. Well, like I said, I saw your style the other night with Death of Me, and I'm sure it's completely different from Footer, but you were a pleasure to watch on stage Thursday night for the Motograder show.
Well, thank you.
And the sound was great. I mean, the bass playing was awesome. So, you know, seeing you with Footer will be amazing and a first for me. You know, I haven't had the pleasure of catching Footer yet. What's the future look like for Footer? I mean, what are your future endeavors, studio-wise, touring-wise? What are your plans?
We're working on. We probably have a few. I mean, it seems like it's an endless bucket at this point. You know, if you're musicians, you know the routine, you know. You have this endless bucket of songs that you just take out and you just hammer on. So we're trying to prepare for probably 4 songs in the studio to finish the album. So maybe a couple more and then actually release the whole album.
So you're looking at maybe an EP or...
Well, as it is now, we have 2 EPs.
Okay.
And then 2 separate other songs. So there's 10 or something like that already recorded, and we want to finish up and do like 15, put it all on an album.
69 songs.
69 songs.
5 vinyl box set.
Yeah. We figured we'd do something different. Release 1 song per CD. 16 CD disc set. You can find it at your local Kmart.
And thank you for catching the sarcasm in that fucking comment. Not everybody does. Speaking of sarcasm, I have this question that I ask all the bands that come and hang out with us, and you're gonna love this. Sacred Reich, Club Red, October 7th, 13th Floor presents. Footer is on stage, banging the crowd, having a great time. Zombie apocalypse happens. Which one of your band members are you gonna trip up to save the rest of the band from the zombie apocalypse? Very serious question here. Very serious shit.
I'm gonna throw somebody under the bus.
You got it. And there's no martyring.
Where's the soup cans at, though?
Hopefully on the bus.
I have to have a prize. Okay, on the bus. Brian, he's gonna have a tough time getting off from behind those drums. I'm sorry, B. Because he's gonna be like, actually, he would be the quickest because he moves quick.
Oh,
I don't know.
Everybody throws the drummer, and it's like, dude, they do the double bass. I think they're pretty quick on their feet.
Yeah, he'd probably beat us. But like,
you do get a second chance.
I don't have anything to put down. So, you know, Zombie's coming. I don't care about a
mic drop and I'm out.
Yeah,
At least
nobody.
I can swing a bass.
I would be ditching everybody. My attention would be like gone if that happened, or finding something to remove heads quickly. Not really sure how it would work.
That's when you're mic dropping out, and he's like,
I think I'm thinking out deep.
Ready to decapitate.
I love him
with
so
the
much,
bass.
I'm gonna take him out.
He's gonna take out Mr. Dean. You hear that?
I love you, homie, but
I got your back.
Well,
dog.
we're usually next to each other on the stage,
I will
so
let him do that
he's
to
the
you.
closest.
yeah,
to
he's the
take out.
closest one to me.
Brilliant.
Either that or
Just for
JC,
that,
one of the two.
I'm gonna get them both.
Awesome, guys. Well, hey, tell us where we can catch up with you on social media. Where can we buy your product? Where can we see you live? How do we keep up with Footer?
You can find us on iTunes. You could go and find the first EP, Breaking Ground, on there. You could purchase it there. You could check us out on Reverb Nation /footer.com. That definitely has quite a few songs on it. You could just listen to the stream for free. You could definitely check us out October 7th at Club Red with Sacred Reich and all of our other family rocking the house.
Mm-hmm. I
And,
Don't Conform, Violent
all hail the
Revolution,
Reich.
Motive, Yidra. Yeah.
I'm excited to see you, Motive. I like them guys.
Caught them on their last show at God, I think that was Joe's Grotto. Badass performance, man. They brought Nino Thompson from 6 Million Dead in as drummer. So yeah, they really put it down the night. Last time I saw
That's
them.
pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, so
It's gonna be a killer night. I'm gonna be a fanboy all night. I'm gonna have Sacred Reich sign my bass. I've already reached out to the members. They know it's coming.
nice. Nice.
You know, then that bass goes into retirement.
Oh,
And,
really? Cool.
yeah, it's gonna go on my wall along with all the other promo and everything else. Those guys have been nothing but a class act, man. I've
That's
been able to
very
hunt
cool.
them down, to sign their, get autographs, and to have lunch with them, whatever. You know, it's absolute class act. Absolute class act.
And they didn't forget where they came from.
Yeah, absolutely.
Started a local band here in Arizona, and now that they're big,
They were
30
my
years
first
later.
band. First band rehearsal. I tell them as well. First band rehearsal. You finish your 14, 15. You go upstairs. Chief on a bowl, listening to Sacred Reich Ignorance.
Nice.
This is like full circle for me. So I'm gonna fanboy and be stupid. So I apologize ahead of time.
Nah, dude, that's fucking great. That's what it's about, being a metalhead, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, hey, guys, thank you very much for being on the show. Facebook.com/
Facebook footer. You could do facebook.com // whatever you want to slash it. It's good. If you just put
The
a footer,
slashing?
you'll find it. It's pretty simple. It comes up. There's only one person named Footer or one band called Footer, unless it's 4 footer, 5 footer, 6 footer. But we are the footer with the brackets. They go like this. It means a solid foundation. As I said, you can find that stuff in Braille.
On your wall at your studio.
It's permanent, so it won't go anywhere. Footer was foretold years ago. Check us out Saturday. You guys have a good night.